Shaka, here are the odds. Now, what do you think? Tottenham top 4 or maybe more the next season?
No, I don't see Tottenham challenging City and Liverpool. I think top 4 is as realistic an aim for Spurs, and to have Spurs in shorter odds than Chelsea. And I know there's still a lot of time between now and the end of the transfer window, so we'll see what business Chelsea have to do. Even that I see as a push, and I think in many ways Spurs were a little bit lucky to get into the top 4, and I say that because Manchester United were just so much more of a disaster than anybody expected. Arsenal started the season slowly, and then maybe inexperience cost them in their running, and Spurs were just consistent, which is the most consistent of the 3 without actually being great. So to see Spurs or to talk about Spurs as threatening for the title, I think we're still realistically a couple of years away from that at best.
Can you see them higher than 4, Stuart?
No, not really. I think they've got some good players. I think they've got some exceptional players. He's a good manager, a top-class coach, as he's proved on many occasions. But Liverpool and Manchester City are right up there at the moment. Chelsea buying players, and Thomas Tuchel's a top coach. 4th, I think, is probably as good as they can get, in my view.
So it's not enough to think of Antonio Conte, who has won the Premier League, to think that he could do the same with Tottenham.
The problem is that you've got 2 sides in City and Liverpool who appear to be just, several levels above everybody else. And for anybody, whether it's Chelsea or Spurs, it's going to take time. But it's interesting to see how Conte got the kind of financial backing that if Jose Mourinho were seated where Robbo is, he would point out, I never got that when I was there. Hello,
So did you think his antics halfway through last season, when he started saying, well, it's not for me, I'm not sure I'm the manager, the players aren't good enough, all this sort of stuff. Do you think that persuaded, with the end of the season they had, persuaded the chairman to do it?
I like to think Levy is tough enough not to be persuaded by that, but equally I know that Conte in his head probably says, oh, look, I got all the spending, Mourinho didn't. Clearly it means that, when I throw my toys out of the pram and tantrum a little, I get what I want to strengthen the team and match my ambition or whatever. So I would imagine we'll see more of this next season.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.